Hello, this is Pamela, the Stampin' Pink Rose, and welcome to another Wow Wednesday. Today we're going to play with In the Meadow. And it's a darling stamp set. It's got the deer, the trees, the mountains, some wildflowers. Okay? So what I wanted to do was show you how to get the reflection of the deer. So look at this card here, where I've got the reflection of the deer on the water. Okay, so I'm going to show you how to do it. So it's going to end up looking something like this without all of your sponging, because all the rest was masked and sponged on, and I used Marina Mist on that, Crumb Cake on that, and Soft Sky on this. So those are your colors I used, and then the deer is in black. So let's take a look at the deer and how to do this. So I'm going to give you a good technique right now, and that is to clean your stamps, and my pump is getting low, is use your, not your stamps, but I should say your block. Use your sanitizer. So what we're going to do is we're going to stamp the deer. And I got to go grab one thing as soon as I get this stamped. So let me get this. Okay. Now, I forgot my sponge. This is what I'm referring to, my piercing pad, which we use as a sponge. I forgot it. Okay. So now our next step is, let me put this off to the side, is we need to, I'm not going to worry so much about cleaning the stamp. I'm going to just do a little more tapping. Okay. But we are going to do is re-ink it. Okay. And I'm going to take it carefully off. That's why I've got ink on my hands. I'm going to clean this up. And I don't think you need to watch a demonstration of cleaning your stamp. Your block, I should say, but clean it really good. And I'm hoping I got this one cleaned good enough. Okay. Now, my next move is I'm going to blow on it. Okay. I'm going to take this, which is my stamp. I'll move this to the side for a minute. Now that I've huffed on this side, I'm going to take and I'm going to press down, and I'm going to really try to ink it good. Okay. Now, can you see how the deer is inked onto your block? Okay. Now, I'll move this back over for you. And I'm hoping we're aligned so that you can see what I'm doing. And now I'm going to stamp down here what normally would be the water. And I don't want it all the way up to its bordering here. I want it maybe where a little bit of one of the heads is kind of cut off a little bit. And if you get off angled, you're fine. And I'm going to really press. Okay, and guess what I forgot to do is huff. Okay, let's start that one more time. I forgot to huff on the last one. You got to huff twice. So let me get this block cleaned up. Okay. Boy, my hands could use it too. Now that pulled apart. Okay, we'll lay this over here. Okay, I'm going to clean it again. Okay. Alright. Sometimes you just have to play with it. Okay. Now I've got it. I'm going to ink it. And I don't want my block here. So I'm going to ink it. Okay. Now I've got it. Now I'm going to bring this back in here. I'm going to ink this. And I'm going to huff. And I'm also going to huff a little on this too. Okay. Now that I've got it, I'm going to take and lay it down. If everything here, it's sometimes hard to tell. Lay it down, and I'm going to ink my block. That's what I'm doing. And I've huffed on it. And I huffed on it again. Doesn't hurt to do a little huffing. And now again, as I said, I want the deer head not quite on it. And should go. Okay. I think it's a little wet. Okay, I'm gonna, oops, would help. Sometimes if the blocks aren't clean enough too, that can cause a problem. And this one has got marks on it from all my effort. Okay. All right, let's try this again. And what I'm going to do is, guys, I'm going to use the other side. And I'm got about know where I put it the first time. And if you do that, you should be fine. Okay. Now, can you see that we have a little bit of deer here on it? Let's go over here and see how this did. You just have to play with it sometimes. And I'll be more than happy to grab another sheet here. If you are willing to sit here and sit there and listen to me, I'll play with this one more time. And I'll use my sanitizer, which is about empty, guys, and then the straw went. But I'll tell you, this is a great way to clean up your block. Well, hang on. All right, now let's see if I can get it out of there with, there. Now I've got it. Okay. All right, let's clean this up real good again. And that sometimes is an issue with this technique. The one side is definitely. Okay, let's just do this. Stamp. And then we're going to stamp again. We're going to huff on it. Sometimes I don't think my huffing is as good as some people's. And a little on the block. Okay. Now bring my mat over. And let's see. Okay, that came out a little better. So you're just going to have to play with it. But this is the best way to get a reflection. And it's not going to be perfect in the water or anything like that. But it should come out where it should come out like this. And this one did better. And as I said, make sure your block is really clean. Use this germ sanitizer and everything else. And I don't think I used my sanitizer good enough to get that cleaned up. But again, this is Pamela, the Stampin' Pink Rose, with another Wow Wednesday. I'm hoping this gives you an idea how to create a reflection. So give it a try, play with it. It does work. Sometimes you have to do things more than once, if you understand. So again, check out my blog, the Stampin' Pink Rose. If you haven't signed up for my newsletter, please do, because everybody gets a free gift when they sign up for the newsletter. And I have lots of PDF files that come out on Tuesdays that give you examples of some different cards to make that are different than my blog. So take care. Again, this is Pamela, the Stampin' Pink Rose. Have a good day.